The last time these two teams faced each other, we had quite a shootout between Georgia Jones and DeAngelique Waith. Georgia Jones was hitting 6 threes and had 35 points. DeAngelique Waith had 32 points and 10 rebounds. So this is going to be, I think, Adam, this is going to be the matchup that we're going to see today.
I mean, definitely, and Mystics are going to want to bounce back after that defeat the other day in Nottingham. I think that they really felt it in the second quarter. They're only hitting 3 points, you know what I mean? So I know that's something that they'll want to address straight away. But yeah, the last game was definitely a shootout, and you know, if Georgia fancies it, you know what Georgia Jones is like. If she fancies it, she'll drop buckets on you.
A career high as well in that game for Georgia Jones. So as you say, both teams coming off losses. Essex on a 4-game losing streak at the moment. Manchester with that loss to Nottingham on Wednesday. So both teams really going to be fighting to get the W today. So we're just going to take a 2-minute silence in memory of Prince Philip, who passed away yesterday. Okay, so we are two and a half minutes away, and we have the starting fives for both teams before we get things underway. From Manchester Met Mystics, it will be Nicolette Fong-Lu-Ki, Georgia Jones, Hannah Shaw, Vanessa Accra and Sophia Song. For Essex, we have DeAngelique Waith, Ashley Munns, Carla Bier, Lou Costa and Andrea Kohlhaas. Manchester playing in white today, and Essex will be in black. We have a couple of other WBBL games going on today. Durham and Newcastle tipped off at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and Sevenoaks and Caledonia at 1:30. Newcastle currently leading Durham 10-4. And we don't currently have any stats for the Sevenoaks game. So the Manchester Mystics will be back in action on Wednesday the 14th of April here against Sevenoaks. So make sure to like and subscribe to the Manchester Met Mystics YouTube channel. As we saw in the the second quarter, not one of their stronger performances this season, but they managed to come back in the second half. Ultimately couldn't pull out the win. But it's just something that they want to put behind them.
Well, see, the thing is with this team is we know that they can come back when they're down, and when they've got their backs against the wall, they can be 20 points down and come back into the game. What they need to do is not get themselves into that position in the first place. You know what I mean? So having quarters where you're only scoring 3 points, you know, it's great that they can come back, but they need to try to not get into that situation where they put themselves under pressure, where they're exerting too much energy at the wrong point of the game.
Definitely. And, you know, as we say, Essex been on a 4-game losing streak, but they're a tough team. They're a tough team to beat, so you can't be complacent. It's going to be a really hard-fought game. So as Essex come onto the court, we will be tipping off shortly. So the ball is up and Essex will control the tip. Essex with the first possession of the game. Essex moving the ball around outside. 3-pointers up, and that's no good. Sophia Song's there for the rebound. Accra pulls up. Jump shot's good. 2 points for Vanessa Accra, and the Mystics are on the board. And Vanessa Accra having an impressive shooting display this season. Not a player normally known for her shooting, much more of a defender, getting some buckets this season.
Yeah, I mean, her minutes are way up on last season, but she's sort of worked herself into the team, and it's almost like when Vanessa's not on the floor, you just lose that bit of hustle. The only thing that they need to watch is that Vanessa's naturally not an offensive shooter, so they need to just make sure teams don't sort of look for the Mystics to kick out being sort of one of the weaker shooters, because what she does on defense, you just have her in every team every week, right?
Completely. And Essex are fouled there as they're putting the shot up, so we will have a chance for free throws for Essex as Costa goes to the line. And that will be a foul on Hannah Shaw for the Manchester Met Mystics. Costa's first, gets the friendly roll, and that will be first points of the game for Essex. Costa's second is good. So tied at 2-2 here with just a minute gone. Jones to Song. Song's driving, kicks it out to Shaw. Shaw's shot's no good. Essex come up with the rebound. And Costa working against Accra, kicks it out. Jump shot no good for Essex, but they get the offensive rebound. And Sophia Song's there for another rebound for Manchester. Sophia Song's really been working on her rebound in the last few games. Well,
I mean, you more than anyone, Kaz, have been plugging for Sophia for a long time now, just because you've seen how good of a player she actually is. And from just listening to what she was saying to you during your brilliant interview on the Kaz and Daz show this week, what she said to us before about having to change her style of game, but yeah, rebounding.
Big three for Essex.
So yeah, maybe she's sort of figured out what her role on this team is now, and it's no coincidence last few games she's played great.
She has. She's a player that's able to adapt really well to what she needs to do for the team. So nice pass inside from Georgia Jones to Hannah Shaw, but the shot's just short. So we have Essex with a 5-2 lead. Waith drives, steps back, loses control, and Georgia Jones comes up with the ball. That will be a Manchester ball. So Manchester ball, looking to tie the game. Accra to Jones. Jones guided by Waith. Looking to work off the screen. To Shaw in the corner, and that shot's just short for Hannah Shaw. Waith comes up with the rebound. Three is no good for Essex. Georgia Jones with a crossover, kicks it out to Fong Lu Ki. Song thinks about the three, drives. Accra inside to Fong Lu Ki, working away inside, and Hannah Shaw's there, and that will be a foul call. So end-line ball Manchester. Sophia Song will inbound. After that foul on BA. Shot's no good. Second is, and that will be 3 points in the game for Costa. 6-2 Essex lead. Fong Lu Ki guarding IBA. Up to Song. Song thinks about the three, puts it up, and it's good! Sophia Song with her first three of the game. And Song defending Waith, who can't get the shot off, but gets her own rebound and puts it in.
So this is what we've been saying about Sophia. She comes out firing on offense and defense, and then she'll go quiet in the third. Let's see if she can just take 4 quarters doing what she does. She's going to give an MVP performance as she puts another one in there. There you go. Sophia's feeling it already.
Back-to-back threes for Sophia Song. Yeah, absolutely right. And I just think she has such potential in this league, and it's going to be exciting. It's been exciting to see her grow through the season. It's going to be exciting to see what she does in the future.
Yeah, I mean, she said it in your interview that the WBBL is as competitive as it gets.
Fong Lu Ki alone at the other end puts it up.
So yeah, she's young. She's got plenty of time ahead of her. So I just think she's going to be a great player.
Absolutely. The A drives, kicks it out for 3. Can Essex answer? Yes.
Comes across as very humble as well. She's sort of come over here knowing that she's young and she's entering a team full of veterans, and she's saying that she's learning from people like Georgia, Dominique, Hannah, Nicolette, Helen Naylor. The list goes on and on. So every opportunity for someone, to really learn a lot. Yeah,
and she's super willing to learn as well. Exactly. and take whatever role she can. She's not someone that's like, I'm not going to play that position.
Yeah. And for someone so young, that's really great. She's come from a D1 school.
Colhass puts up a 3, and that's good.
Had a lot of success in the NCAA, but yet she still wants to learn from senior players.
It's a great quality, a great approach to the game from Sophia. So Essex have taken a 4-point lead. Manchester trying to answer back. Fong Lu Ki gets to the basket, but that won't drop, but she will go to the line for 2.
See, if you want to talk about learning from veteran players, we say it week in, week out. Nicolette Fong Lu Ki has no business driving the lane the way she does. At 5'4", 5'5", something like that, but she does, and she makes baskets, she makes opportunities, and if she doesn't make the basket, she's just going to get fouled, so she goes to the line, and she's a great free throw shooter.
Hit the 1,000-point mark
in
WBBL points this Wednesday. And Nicolette hits both from the line. Landberg in for Essex. And a nice basket from Colhass. Fong Lu Ki looking to drive again. Kicks it out to Song. Song pulls up for 3. 3 from 3 for Sophia Song. 9 points in the quarter for Sophia. And that will be a 16-15 Essex lead. Landberg passes inside. Costa kicks it out. Essex for 3, and they answer straight back.
We could have a shootout.
Rianne Bailey looking to Songs there. Can't get the 3 off that time. Step back, pulls up, and that's just short. Bailey's there, baseline jumper. No good, but Jones grabs the rebound. 4 on the shot clock for Manchester. Jones pulls up, and that's good. It's a long 2 for Georgia Jones. 2-point Essex lead. Colhass pulls up for 3 and answers straight back. We have got a shootout on our hands today.
Yeah.
So Essex with the 5-point lead, just over 2 minutes to go in the game. In the first quarter, sorry. Fong Lu Ki pulls up for 3. That's no good, but she'll get fouled and she will head to the line.
Sophia Song already on 9 points and 2 rebounds. She's definitely feeling it today.
And after the game, as always, we will bring you our Bondi Bowls Mystics MVP of the game. Bondi Bowls are on Uber Eats and Deliveroo if you're in Manchester, bringing you Aussie-inspired, gluten-free bowls to your door.
I've got to say it, Kaz, I think the Bondi Bowls MVP is a big incentive. I mean, every time we start talking Bondi Bowls at the end of the game, I know that Helen Naylor always glances over to see if it's going to be her. She's a big fan of the Bondi Bowls. Georgia, she's feeling Bondi.
Fong Lu Ki hits both shots there and looking to make the third. And she does. 3 from 3 for the line for Nicolette.
But we never mentioned the 161 MVP beanie hat that they also get to wear whilst eating the Bondi Bowl.
You can look good and you can eat good. Kohlhaas puts up another 3. That's good. She's on fire today. Banks it in. That's 11 points in the game for Kohlhaas. 14 after that basket, apologies. Jones calling for it. Dom Allen puts it up. Just short. 5-point Essex lead and a minute and a half to go. And Waith is fouled on the play.
So great seeing Dominique Allen back on the floor. When Dominique's on the floor, you just start to feel confident, yeah. Especially on defense, you just get straight in there.
Completely, and just her presence, it just gives, as you say, gives the team confidence.
Yeah.
Rebounding's maybe an area the team has struggled with a little bit this season.
Yeah.
But Dom and Sophia Song's new role, as Kohlhaas puts it up, that one won't drop. But Essex are there for the rebound. Kohlhaas gets it back. She's driving, 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up another 3. That's short, and Jones will grab the rebound. Helen Naylor pulls up for 3. That's good. 25-23 Essex lead. And we must have had more 3s in this game than I think we saw in the last home game here. Yeah. Costa kicks it out. 8 on the shot clock. Essex looking to get something up. 3 goes up, and that's good. Another 3 for Essex. Georgie Jones working off the screen from Rhiann Bailey. Naylor into Allen. Jones, Fong Lu Ki's driving. Swings it around to Helen Naylor, puts up for 3. That one's no good. And Munns is open. Essex put up a shot. I think they thought they didn't have as much time as they did, and will drop that in at the buzzer. So we have a 30-22 Essex lead. What are your thoughts on that first quarter, Adam?
Well, you said it at the start of the game, Kaz, that it's going to be a shootout, and what we have here is very much a shootout. Sophia's obviously got the hot hand.
9 points. 9 points for Sophia in the first quarter.
Yeah, all 3-pointers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nicolette Fong Lu Ki on 7, and for Essex, Kohlhaas on 14. And Landberg on 5.
So you've got Alice and Sophia Song, putting up 9 points and 14 points in a quarter. You're sort of wondering, is this going to be another one of these games where we see a 35-point performance for someone? Maybe Mystics and Essex are the team that, I don't know, bounce off each other and start putting up huge numbers. I don't know. I just feel like someone's going to go off today. It's got that vibe to it. The shots going up are all good shots. They're going in.
You can feel the energy, can't you?
Definitely.
It's a very fast-paced game
there's a lot of energy out there today. And like I say, Mystics, especially the vets, they will have hated everything about the result during the week against Nottingham. I'm not saying that they would join her out. There was an opportunity there to maybe get a bit of redemption because Nottingham have been a problem for them all season. Yeah, and they weren't able to capitalise on it, and that second quarter really killed them. And to veterans, that will drive them insane. You know, I'm sure that, you know, the Dominiques, the Georges, the Hannahs, they would have been getting really, really angry with themselves for letting it get to that point. So things like that, people as competitive as this, that you know, it's like, right, that happened the other day, so today it's not going to happen again.
Yeah. Move on to the next game.
Yeah.
Okay. So the second quarter will get underway. It will be Manchester ball with Sophia Song to inbound, and Essex have an 8-point lead. So Georgia Jones controlling the ball for Manchester. Looking to get something going. Passes to Dom Allen. Kicks it out to Fong Lu Ki for 3. That's just short. But tips the rebound back to Fong Lu Ki. And it will be another offence for Manchester. 7 on the shot clock. Fong Lu Ki to Naylor. Naylor for 3. That's no good. And Landberg comes up with the rebound for Essex. Kohlhaas for 3. That spins out. So close for Kohlhaas. Manchester looking to cut into the lead in this possession. Allen to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Manchester need to get something off here. Jones pulls up for 3. That's no good. Landberg driving is blocked, and it will be out of bounds, but the ball will stay with Essex. As Waith is coming into the ball game, and Fong Lu Ki takes a seat for Manchester.
Oh, we got a timeout. Have we got a timeout?
Yep, so we have timeout there.
See, what's interesting there is I was just looking at the way that the Mystics are setting up on defence, and it looks like they're playing a zone defence at the moment. So maybe that's just, I don't know, is that like a decoy, do you think?
Maybe try something different, see what's happening. Obviously, they need to, if you're scoring, that's great, but you obviously need your defence to stop the other team scoring as well.
Absolutely. When you say it out loud, it sounds so obvious, you know what I mean? But yeah, exactly.
You can't win from offence alone.
No. What does the T-shirt say? Offence sells tickets. Defence wins championships. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's do a couple of shout-outs. In my opinion, the BBL's Defensive Player of the Year, Jamal Anderson's watching the game. Shout-out to him.
Having a great season, this Jamal.
Yeah, like I say, we decided on below the rim. Defensive Player of the Year.
Done deal.
Done deal.
Okay, both teams coming back on court. We are in the second quarter, 8:49 to go. Essex Rebels 30, Manchester Mystics 22. So Essex end-line ball. Looking to get inside. Costa's there. Kicks it out. Landberg drives, is triple teamed. And Allen will pull down the rebound for Manchester. Jones's pass just short there, and it'll be a steal. And Costa with a spin. And that will be a foul call on Manchester, so Costa will go to the line. Costa with 3 points in the game so far, all from free throws. Can she add to that total now? And she does. Both baskets good for Costa, who will take a seat. And Belma Bai will come into the game for Essex. (32-22) Essex lead. Manchester needing to close the gap. Song to Naylor. Jones for 3. That's short. Landberg into Waith. Waith pulls up and her jumper won't fall. But Partridge is there for the rebound and puts it up. 12-point Essex lead. Hines to Jones. Naylor thinks about the 3. Back to Naylor. Naylor puts up the 3. That's no good. And Manchester can't come away with any points on that possession. Waith to Partridge. Partridge driving. Up against Allen. And some good defence from Dominique Allen there. So Manchester really looking to cut into this 12-point lead. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Jones puts up the 3. That's no good. And Georgia Jones will take a rest as Nicolette Fongluki comes back into the game.
All right, so here's what we were talking about before. 34-22 Mystics, 6:55 in the quarter. This is where Mystics need to really try and clamp down on defence and not get into one of these situations where they're coming from behind. Great first quarter. They just got to keep going.
Off the back of another 3 from Essex, so that takes their lead 36-22. Allen working away inside, and that will be Mystics' box.
So try something different. If it's not working from outside, get it inside, because Dom Allen isn't going to miss from there.
She's not. Landberg puts up a shot. That's good.
Okay. So here's somebody else that I love to see in the game. Rosie Hines. She brings so much energy. She's JLC through and through for me.
Completely. Such a spark off the bench as well.
Definitely.
Waith puts it up. That's good. Takes the Essex lead to 16. Song puts up a 3. That's good.
That was clutch.
Fourth 3 of the game for Sophia Song. Cuts the lead to 13. Munns kicks it out. Waith to Landberg. Essex up for 3. That won't fall. Allen there grabs the rebound. And Manchester have the chance to make this a 10-point game. Naylor's 3's good. Manchester working hard to cut the lead down to 10. And that will be something, they'll be pleased with that performance. Yeah. Just the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, definitely. They've realised that their backs are going to the wall, so they've got to do something and reacted well. That's when people like Helen Naylor step up and they'll hit a 3 for you at any given time. But then, like I said before, if you need to get the ball inside, if Dom Allen's on the court, just get it into her in the high post and it's going in the basket. And that's kind of what they've done. So they now need to look at the scoreboard and go, all right, 41-30, that's okay. Take this time out. Regroup.
Just keep working. Yeah, just keep working.
And just
what's
keep
working?
Yeah.
And that was a. So I was going to tell you the run. We don't have the most up-to-date stats on the screen at the moment. So make sure to like and subscribe to the Manchester Met Mystics YouTube channel. And we will be bringing you all the home games for the rest of the season. Manchester are playing Sevenoaks on Wednesday, the 14th of April, at 5 o'clock. Essex playing London Lions tomorrow, and that will be a double-header this weekend for Essex. So 5 minutes 7 in the second quarter. There's been an adjustment to the score, so it is actually an 11-point Essex lead, 41-30.
Just want a big shout out to your partner in crime, Mr. Darren Paul. the Focus Hoops and the Kaz and Daz show. I just want to thank Daz for all his help here when we're doing the stream. Streaming is such a difficult thing to do. I know it seems like the easiest thing in the world, but it really isn't, because you're at the mercy of so much technology. So I know that we're that the scoreboard's not cooperating right now, so we'll just keep telling you as much as possible. So we're at 40-30, Rebels, 5-10 on the clock.
Yep, there's scores. They've knocked the point off that table. So Munns puts it up, and that's good. Ashley Munns with 5 points in the game. Jones to Song. Fong Lu Keys tries to drive, loses it, but Song picks it up, and that is another 3 for Sophia Song. 5 in the game.
Someone needs to get that fire extinguisher from behind the basket, because Sophia Song is on fire.
Love to see it. Wait, working against Song. Stops her from getting it. Landberg sees an open path, pulls up. And that will be a foul called on Hannah Shaw. Shaw not too happy about that. And that will be the second foul on Hannah Shaw in the game, who will head to the bench as Vanessa Accra comes back in. So 42-33 Essex lead, 4 minutes 23 left in the second quarter. That three's no good for Essex, but Sophia Song is there for the rebound. Fong Lu Ki guided by Landsberg. Song to Naylor. 6 on the shot clock. 5. Jones to Naylor. Naylor for 3. That shot's just short, but there will be a foul call, and that will be on Costa. Yep, that's on Costa, her first foul. Naylor looking to inbound. Jones is there. Quick pull up. Just short. And Waith is there at the other end under the basket. Can't let Essex get into transition like that. They're going to make you pay. Fong Lu Ki to Jones. Accra pulls up. That's good. Vanessa Accra with another long-range basket. 44-35 Essex lead. 3 minutes 20 to go. Colas to Costa. Spinning. Trying to get free from Accra. And that will be a travel call on Essex. Ball will be back with Manchester, who are looking to cut into this 9-point deficit. Jones passes back to Song. Sophia Song for another 3. That one just spins and misses. And pass will be broken up by Sophia Song, but she won't be able to keep it inside. And what a game we're seeing from Sophia Song today on both sides of the ball.
Well, she's now 5 from 6 from 3-point land. So, yeah.
In 15 minutes of play. Okay. Essex. Fong Lu Ki nearly comes up with the steal. 4 on the shot clock for Essex. That shot's no good. Jones for 3. That's good. Nothing but net for Georgia Jones. Hits her first 3 of the game, and she is just getting warmed up here. 44-38 Essex lead. 3 short, and Manchester looking to answer. Naylor for the long 2. That's no good. But a much more energised Mystics in this second half of the quarter.
Yeah, I think they're definitely wanting to avoid that second quarter funk that we've been talking about, because this is awesome.
Munns to Waith. Waith puts it up off the glass.
But again, Essex are the same team. If they need to shoot from outside, they can do that. If they need to get the ball inside, they can do that too. So, two very battle facts.
Hey, if you're a neutral fan, this is a good matchup that you want to see.
Absolutely.
8-point Essex leads. Georgia Jones drives to the basket. Gets it to drop. Landsberg passes off. And Costa's basket, it will just roll out. Chance for Manchester to pull this a little closer. Just under a minute to go. Fong Lu Ki puts it up. And that will drop. 46-42 Essex.
So if you look at the way Nicolette Fong gets into those positions, it's because she's one of the smaller players and she handles so quickly. She can just dribble the ball below the reach of anybody and find a way to the hole.
It's a great tactic. Essex for 3. Landsberg hits that one. Puts the lead back up to 7. And we have 22 seconds left in the quarter. 4 or 5 second difference between the shot and game clock. 6 for Manchester to shoot. Songs thinking about it. Drives, kicks out to Fong Lu Ki. 3 from Nicolette Fong Lu Ki. 49-45 Essex. 2 seconds to go. Landsberg puts it up from half court. That won't go. And we have a 49-45 Essex lead. Colas leading the way for Essex with 14 points. Sophia Song on 15. 5 of 5 from 3 for Manchester, followed by Nicolette Fong Lu Ki on 12. What do you make of that comeback there in the second half of that quarter?
Well, all we talked about at the start of the game was not getting into a rut in the second quarter. They nearly did, and they reacted. That's what they've got to do. So both teams potential threats to one another inside and outside. So it's a real nice matchup. But if we just look at some of the stats here, from 3-point land, Mystics 8 from 18. But Sophia Song, is she still 5 from 6?
Yes, she is.
5 from 6. So she's shooting 83% from behind the arc. So you're thinking about that. If she's in that groove in the first half, you know that in the second half she's going to come out shooting some threes. So something big could happen in the second half. But I don't know. I think we've got a great game on our hands here.
Definitely. You almost don't want the quarter to end so that she doesn't have time to sit down, have a bit of a break, just carry on.
That's the game of basketball. Sometimes you don't want the quarter to come to an end or come because someone's in a rhythm. You just want to see them keep going and going. So I'm pretty sure we're in for a good second half, though.
And Essex still shooting the 3 as well. 8 of 20 for them.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like they're just matching each other. It's like, okay, you're going outside, we'll do the same, no problem. All right, you're going to go inside in the high post, sure, we'll do that too. So yeah, it's going to be interesting at halftime just to see. I wonder what both coaches are saying because they're both playing a very even game. It seems.
Yeah, definitely. So we will take a quick break and we will be back with you in around 10 minutes time. So thank you for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go eat yourself a coffee, get something to eat, and come back and join us in 10 minutes' time. Welcome back to the National Basketball Performance Centre here in Manchester. We are at half-time getting ready for the third quarter between the Manchester Met Mystics and the Essex Rebels. We are having a shootout of a game here so far. Essex 49, Manchester Mystics 45. Colas is leading the way for Essex with 14 points, and Sophia Song is shooting 5 of 6 from 3 and has 15 points for Manchester. Adam, what are you expecting for the second half?
Well, I've kind of given up on what I'm expecting, you know what I mean? It's what I want to see happen. You know? What I want to see happen is that Sophia's got the hot hand. I want to see her come out, hit a couple of threes and just get back in the rhythm she was in. I think we were just looking up at half-time there. Hasn't one of her highest-scoring games been against Essex?
It was the last time they played each other, and she had 17 in that game, so two points off.
Well, there you go. So she's on 15 points now, so she needs another bucket, and she's equal to high against this team. But I don't know. I think if Mystics can come out and get a couple of shots, just ease the nerves, you know, just kind of get into their rhythm and try not to end up chasing the game again.
Yeah, they need to play on their terms, don't they? They
Yeah.
want the team chasing. Okay, so we are back underway in the second quarter. 49-45 Essex lead. And Munns to Waith. Essex driving baseline. Costa's there. Long two. Puts it up, and that's no good. Manchester looking to get this down to a one-possession game. Jones guided by Waith. Fong Lu Ki thinking about it. Accra puts up the long two. That is good. And Vanessa Accra with 6 points in the game. Two-point Essex lead. Costa defended by Accra. Spinning. Good defence from Vanessa Accra. And Manchester will look to tie or take the lead on this possession.
See, we've been saying, we mentioned before Jamal Anderson being defensive player of the league in the BBL. Vanessa Accra will be right in there for my vote. I mean, obviously we're biased because we're here at the Mystics, but her defence is so intense.
She's just the epitome of the Joe Leadham column, isn't she?
Yeah.
That work that you do off ball that isn't shown on the stat sheet.
Yeah. Just 100% hustle every game.
Essex get a second chance on the three ball. That's good. Essex extend their lead to 5. Fong Lu Ki thinks about driving. 6 on the shot clock for Manchester. Georgia Jones pulls up for 3. That's good! Big 3 from Georgia Jones.
Yeah, she turned away then and gave herself a little fist, but you can see in Georgia Jones's eyes when the game is about to go on to her terms.
It's Jones time.
Yeah.
2-point Essex lead. Costa working inside. Puts it up and that will drop.
But Vanessa Accra again stuck to her like glue, you know, frustrating her. You know, that's
she's making it hard for her to shoot.
Yeah.
Jones to Accra. Naylor's calling for it all alone on the 3-point line, but Accra spins and will get the roll. Back to a 2-point lead for Essex. This is just a back and forth game.
Yeah.
BA kicks it out. Waith. 3 is short, and the Essex keep it inside. Munns puts up a floater. That's no good, and knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Essex. Costa to Munns. Jones with a steal. And foul called on the play. And that will be foul number 1 on Munns for Essex.
But while we talk about defence there, Georgia Jones will get you like that every time. If she sees the ball, in that position, she'll just swipe at it and come up with the big steal.
Leading the team in steals this season as well, and having one of her best seasons for steals. So Jones will knock down both free throws, and as that was an unsportsmanlike, it will be Manchester ball.
The steal has always been one of my favourite stats that gets completely overlooked.
So we've got to give a shout out to Darren with his stock statistic. Steals and blocks added together. Vanessa Accra powering to the basket but won't get out to fall. He's a big fan of steals and blocks.
The steal is one of the best moves in the game of basketball. There's another one. Just as we say it, Georgia Jones.
Jones on the break to Fong Lu Ki. Manchester will slow it down. And Jones fakes, puts up the three, just short. And all tied here at 54. Waith powers a pass to Munns.
That was a great pass.
BA inside to Costa, whose shot won't go, but she grabs her own offensive rebound and puts it in. Essex back. If you're a neutral fan, guys, this is the game to watch.
Absolutely. You're seeing every part about what makes this game great, right?
Jones to Naylor. Fong Lu Ki puts the three up, and that will be short, but Naylor keeps it inside. Song grabs it, and that will be a shot clock violation. So Naylor and Accra will take a seat for Manchester as Dom Allen and Rhianne Bailey come into the game. Landsberg to Collas. Three's no good for Essex, but Landsberg comes up with the rebound. Collas drives, and she will get that basket to drop. That will take Essex back to a 4-point lead. Jones working against Landsberg. Five on the shot clock. Jones driving all the way, scoops a layup. That won't fall. And Munns puts up the three. That's short, and that will be a jump ball. So that will be possession for Manchester. And look at how Nicolette Fong Lu Ki just jumps in there.
Yeah. I think she's up against somebody a similar size to her, but I mean, the way those two are wrestling the ball from one another, Nicolette came out on top. But Nicolette having a great game. She's 100% from free throws and also from two-point percentage.
Jones puts up a three. That's good! Georgia Jones brings the game to within one.
You said it, Georgia Jones time.
15 points in the game for Jones. BA puts it up. Jones is there for the rebound. And Georgia Jones has had 6 20-point plus games this season. DeAngelique Waith's had 5. So anything can happen. Bailey driving. That's no good. BA tries to go all the way. Will do. Essex back to a 3-point lead.
So what Mystics need to do is exactly what Nicolette Fong Lu Ki is doing now, and just slow the pace of the game down. Don't get into a foot race.
What a sequence from Nicolette Fong Lu Ki. Drives to the basket, misses the bunny, grabs her own rebound, and then puts it back in. Block. Ooh. So that will be a foul called on Georgia Jones, but I think that looked like it might have been a block. Yeah. I think Georgia's thinking it might have been a block, but foul call is a ruling on the floor. So that will be the first foul on Georgia Jones.
Everybody's smiling about it. The referees are smiling, Georgia's smiling. That was close.
So 60-59 Essex. 60-59 Essex. It's really close. But that's what you want to see, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Maybe not as a fan. I don't know. Maybe as a. Second is also good. 11 points in the game for Costa, and that will be a 3-point Essex lead. So Rosie Hines has come into the game for Manchester, who can look to tie on this possession. Jones to Allen. Nice pass off from Georgia Jones to Dom Allen.
Yeah, you love to see it with Georgia and Dom. Those two have played together forever, from back in college in the States at Oral Roberts, all the way through their journeys in the WBBL, and they just know each other's game inside out. So any time that you see those two playing off one another, something good's going to happen. Oral Roberts had a good run in the tournament as well on the men's side.
And we have a foul call, just waiting to see who that is on. So that will be on Landberg. Ball will stay with Manchester. It's Landberg's second foul in the game. So Essex lead back to 3 points now.
So yeah, both Georgia and Dominique spent their 4 years in the States at college at Oral Roberts University in Oklahoma. And you've been watching much of did you watch much of the tournament?
Bits of the bits and pieces. Seen a lot of the women's one.
Was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah. Congratulations to Stanford.
Yeah.
So Jones working away, passes to Allen. That's short. And Waith with a nice little pass underneath. Costa's there for the rebound and puts it back in. She is a problem on the boards at that end.
Yeah, absolutely. How many she got for the game? Let's take a look.
It's a 5-point Essex lead. Jones working for Manchester. Allen's there, passes it off to Bailey, who will put it in off the glass, and that is good. Lead back to 3 points for Essex. Just over a minute and a half to go in the third. Rosie Hines on Munz. Landsberg. Munz is alone for three. Puts up the shot. Short into the hands of Georgia Jones, who will push the ball up the floor for Manchester. She's going to go all the way. No. Passes off to Rhiann Bailey for three. Huge three from Rhiann Bailey. Ties the game. 66-66. And just over a minute to go. Landsberg to BA. Waith puts up the three. That's short. And Mystics with a chance to take the lead. Waith will take it all the way and lay it in. Oh, no. Just too strong off the glass. Song puts up a three. No good.
Okay, so a rare miss there from D'Angelique Waith, but did you see how high she just jumped? As she laid the ball and
Hey, I've heard rumours, and I think, they're more than rumours, of a D'Angelique Waith duct tape.
Yeah. I mean, that was some serious hang time there.
She's got some athleticism.
Yeah, she's got some bounce.
So 20 seconds to go, 15 on the shot clock. Manchester looking to take the lead. Jones to Bailey. Oh, Bailey just loses control. And Waits there on the break. 5. Jones at the buzzer. That's just short for Georgia Jones.
But a great defensive effort from Rosie Hines there. She slipped underneath there and got the ball out to Georgia. 66 apiece. Wow. Game on. Just looking at the rebounding stats, Georgia leading the way for Mystics on 8 and Waith for 7 for Essex.
I mean, as we've said before, this is as close a game as you can get. Both teams just matching up so well.
Yeah.
So let us know your comments. What do you think? Who's been your MVP of the game so far?
Yeah, there's plenty of candidates for both teams, obviously. So yeah, hit some comments. Who's your player of the game for the Mystics? Who gets the Bondi Bowl? Just want to give a shout out to there's so many volunteers that are helping out. We've got Jim Forrester here, who's the dad of Liv, who's on the bench today, on the camera. We have my daughter Isla working the scoreboard. We're hoping that that's now working. Big shout out to the Lions family as always. Chloe on floor duty. And if he's watching, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Chris at Forsyth's Music in Manchester and all the guys there.
So we're about to get back underway for the fourth quarter. All tied up at 66. So you're saying, it's playoff push time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Standings, wins, losses at this point in the season, super important. The top 4 seeds will face the bottom 4 seeds. The top 4 seeds will play 5, 6, 7 and 8. So if you're in the bottom half of that table, you are going to have to face Leicester, London, Sevenoaks, and they are teams that nobody wants to face at the moment.
Well, I mean, a few players have said it to us this year. Nobody wants to face each other in a lot of ways because on any given day, somebody can come up with the big win. Just looking at the standings right now, you got Nottingham and Manchester both on 14, and then Essex just above at 16. It's a tight league right now, other than Leicester.
Every game counts. So back underway here in the fourth. Essex have the first possession, and Colas's 3 is short. So Manchester with a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, Leicester and London are obviously dominating, but playoffs is playoffs. You never know what happens when we get to playoffs.
Exactly. Sevenoaks also sneaking up on everyone with their late start, but going unbeaten so far. Naylor with a quick fake, and Manchester take the lead. 68-66. Huge defensive play from Helen Naylor. Manchester come up with the ball, and Georgia Jones is controlling it. Jones working off the screen from Accra. Hines thinks about the 3, fakes, puts it up. That's too strong. Munns, long 3, that's no good. And Manchester coming back. Bailey to Jones. Jones just slowing things down a little bit. The pace of this game has been very fast. And Jones will put up the 3! Gets the foul call as well. Georgia Jones with a chance for a 4-point play.
She loved it. She loved that.
Hey, it's Jones time.
Yeah, Jones time. It's always Jones time.
18 points in the game for Georgia Jones. So Rosie Hines is going to go to the bench with Rhianne Bailey as Sophia Song and Nicolette Fongluki come in. And I don't know about you, Adam, but I feel like the rotation's been working really well today.
Yeah, it really has. Everyone's coming in and doing a job. With the game being so even, it's kind of how it's have to be. You know, if Essex do something, Manchester got to react. If Manchester do something, Essex got to react. So yeah, the rotation on both teams have been great. As Georgia Jones puts down the 4-point play there.
19 points in the game for Jones. 72-66 Manchester lead. Something we've not been able to say since the first quarter. I think the first basket of the game.
What they must do is keep it together and try and stretch out this lead a little bit, not get into a dogfight.
Yeah. That is a first foul call on Sophia Song as Essex will inbound from the end line. Fongluki on Landsberg. Landsberg looking to go all the way. Basket won't drop, but she'll go to the line. Manchester currently 8 of 8 from the free throw line, and Essex 7 of 8. As we're saying, everything is so evenly matched with these teams.
Yep.
Landsberg hits the first. And And the second won't drop. Accra grabs the rebound for Manchester. 72-67 Manchester lead. Fong Lu Ki to Song. And it was Song with the hot hand in the first half. Looks to be Jones in the second half. 4 in the shot clock. Naylor puts it up. That's short, but Song grabs the rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. And Manchester will get another offensive chance. 7 on the shot clock. 6. Jones driving. Puts up the floater. Bounces out. Essex moving the ball around outside. Trying to get it into Costa. He does, but some strong defence stops her getting the basket. Jones is on the floor, passes over the back of her head. Somehow Manchester managed to come up with that.
You got Georgia on the floor, Helen Naylor tying a shoelace.
And Euro step inside, basket won't drop, but she will go to the line for 2. So that will be foul number 1 on Colas. And Song knocks down the first basket. Chance to tie her season high of 17 if she makes the next one. And that's just short. May have jinxed it there.
Maybe.
73-67, just under 7 minutes to go in the game. Turnover Essex, and the ball is back with Manchester. Manchester with a 6-1 run in this quarter. So Naylor passes to Song. Song to Jones. Back to Song. Fakes it. Drives. Scoops it up and in! Sophia Song gets a chance for a 3-point play. What a basket from Sophia Song.
Sam Neater, if you're watching that'll be on Play of the Week.
I need to see that again. I need that on a highlights tape. What a huge play from Sophia Song. Song completes the 3-point play, and that gives her 19 points in the game, which is a season high for Sophia Song in the championship this year.
Yeah, that was amazing. We've said it a couple of times, but I really love that there's plenty of people out there on Instagram, the likes of Hoops Fix Women, Dee's Reels, everything Chris, that are doing these highlight mixes. That's got to be a Play of the Week contender, surely.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I think she was surprised it drops, actually, her reaction. Yeah. And it's great to see content like that on there. You know, big shout out to everyone that's doing it, putting the work in. It really
is. It's like my buddy Chris. It's like he wears the yellow top, and it's like you're looking around games, and it's like, oh, there's Chris. He's at every single game. So guys like him, and like I say, Dee's Reels and Hoops Fix, and all the people doing the great content. You know, it just makes the game. I don't even know what the word. It just shows people that this game is a great game to come and see.
It shows what the women in this league can do.
Exactly.
Some of the plays have been crazy. And that's the thing. We were talking about this with Sophia Song on the Focus Hoops Kaz and Daz show on Thursday. You know, growing awareness of the game, getting people. You know, people need to know what the talent is like in this league, and we've got some great talent on display today.
It's in abundance. It's been the same in the BBL and the WBBL this year. This has been probably the best season I can remember in recent history on both sides in terms of the quality of players that we've got
and the competitiveness we've got.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we're back underway here in the fourth. 6.5 minutes to go. Manchester have got a 9-point lead, and Essex are looking to cut into that. Costa on the baseline, working against Accra. 6 on the shot clock. Accra puts her hand up, and the Manchester bench over on the other side.
Vanessa Accra is just stunned by that call.
I think she's thinking it was all ball, but the call on the floor is it's a foul.
Yeah.
That's the call. That's what we go with. It's a a foul on Sophia Song. That will be her second.
For me, Vanessa Acra is the Dennis Rodman of the WBBL. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the work she's putting in, the fight that she puts in,
the way she looks at the refs in just utter disbelief, and the fact that she changes her hair colour a lot.
So 2 for 2 from the line from Costa. And Essex in a full court press. Song's there, drives, kicks it off to Naylor, and Manchester will just slow things down a little bit. So Essex going full court to try and cut into this lead. Munns. Good work from Munns to get her hands on that ball. The Song was wide open. 3.9 on the shot clock. Manchester need to get something off quickly. Song's looking to Acra. Acra's driving, 2 to put it up. Puts up a shot, no good, but Song's there for the rebound. Shot clock will reset. 7 seconds to shoot. Naylor driving, puts up the floater. Won't go, but she will go to the line for 2 as she's fouled. So that will be a foul on Colas, foul number 2. And Helen Naylor goes to the line with a chance to increase the Mystics' lead.
Both Georgia Jones and Sophia Song have a double-double in reach. Georgia on 19 points, 9 rebounds. Sophia on 19 points and 8 rebounds. And
hey, Georgia Jones is on triple-double watch with 7 assists as well, as Helen Naylor drops in those 2 free throws.
She certainly is, 7 assists.
Waith working away inside. Shot just pops out, but she grabs her own rebound and gets it to drop. Really good work on the boards there from DeAngelique Waith. So 77-71 Mystics lead. Jones guarded by Waith. Inside to Naylor. Acra, Naylor for 3. That is good! Helen Naylor for 3. Mystics lead by 9. Colas looking to answer back. No good. Acra grabs the rebound. And this Manchester team are really in sync today. Naylor for 3 again. That one won't drop. BA for 3. No good. And Song comes up with the rebound. So Georgia Jones just looking to slow things down a little bit. Manchester have got a 9-point lead. Just need to hold on for another 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, do exactly what Georgia did there. Slow the pace of the game down. Let the Mystics control the flow of the game.
3 on the shot clock, 2. Helen Naylor puts up a 3. Shot short, but Acra's there for the rebound, and it will be a shot clock violation as the ball did not touch anything as it went up. Timeout called. And Manchester with a 9-point lead and just over 4 minutes to go.
Just give you some stats here. Georgia Jones, as you said, Kaz, is on triple-double watch. 19 points, 9 boards and 7 assists. Sophia Song, 19 and 9. A couple of assists. Nicolette Fong-Lu-Key, 14 points, 4 assists. Some impressive indexes there. Georgia Jones on 28, Sophia on 26, and over for Essex. Got Waith on 12 points and 8 rebounds.
And Costa 15 and 11.
Yeah. So we've got a double-double already in the game.
Yes, from Costa.
Yeah.
That's, So, guys, if you're watching, remember to like and subscribe to the Manchester Met Mystics YouTube channel, where we're bringing you the rest of the home games throughout the season. We'll be back in action here on Wednesday against Sevenoaks at 5 p.m. Essex play their next game tomorrow against the London Lions. And make sure to check out all the other WBBL games that we've got going on tomorrow. We'll give you a quick roundup after the game.
So please help us out. Who is going to be the Mystics Bondi Bowl player of the game? I think,
we have a joint.
I think that Georgia Jones and Sophia Song are duking it out right now.
Munn's driving all the way to the basket, high off the glass, drops that in. And Nicolette Fongluki working the ball for Manchester. 7-point Mystics lead. Allen to Song. Jones, guarded by Waith. Passes out to Nyla. 7 on the shot. Allen from the baseline. Shot short, and Waith comes up with the rebound. Munns for 3. Shot short. Georgia Jones grabs the rebound. That's 10 rebounds for Georgia Jones as well. Double doubles all over the place. Jones puts up another 3. That's good! Georgia Jones is on fire. The second half is Jones time.
Yeah.
86-73 Mystics lead, biggest lead of the game. And we will have a timeout as the teams talk things over. What a performance in the second half from Georgia Jones.
Yeah, I think as a team collective, I think this is one of the best Mystics performances we've seen all season. Everything is just... This is the Mystics team that we wanted to see at the start of the year. When you look at the roster and who's on it, this is Mystics basketball. This is what it's all about. Georgia's leading from the front. It's what she does, okay? Yeah. But Sophia Song is right in there, and those two are working so well with each other, and you can see the camaraderie between them as well.
It's fantastic. 14 threes in the game for Manchester. I don't have the stats for this season, but I mean that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I don't know if that's a high for them so far.
It's got to be. 46% for the game, 15 of 32.
I mean, everything's clicking for them today.
Yeah.
And you love to see it. You love to see it. They've worked so hard all season, and we've spoken to players like Hannah and Rianne after the game who've said they just need to put it together for the 40 minutes, and it looks like they're doing that today.
If Mystics do this every game, they are that team. They can beat any team on any day when they play like this. So
86-73, Essex to inbound. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Colas puts up a 3. That's no good. But Essex will get the offensive rebound. Back to Colas, working against Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Stripped away. Fonglu Keys there. Helen Naylor's on the break. Going to take it all away. Puts it up, but it won't fall, but she is fouled and will go to the line. Looks like she's a little bit annoyed with herself for not finishing there, but she was fouled on that.
Yeah. Anytime you see a player on the open break like we saw it, was it Waith that we saw miss a layup? Players hate missing layups.
So another count. 13-point Mystics lead. And Manchester back in action against Sevenoaks on Wednesday the 14th at 5 p.m. So join us for that game. Sevenoaks currently unbeaten in the league so far. And Essex will be playing London tomorrow. Sevenoaks are a dangerous team. It's going to be a tough game for the Mystics on Wednesday.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, being unbeaten at this stage of the season. I mean, they're a couple of games behind London and Leicester, but still to be unbeaten at this stage of the season is pretty. It's a daunting task. But then at the same time, teams, it's their weakness. So you've not dropped a game yet. Every team is aware of that, and Sevenoaks know that as well. So
and they want to be the team to take down the Sevenoaks Suns.
So games like that, it's like, for example, Sevenoaks wouldn't want to be playing Durham or Caledonia right now because those teams are just going to just go for it.
You want to be the Dragon Slayer, don't you?
You certainly do, yeah.
So we're back underway. Helen Naylor is shooting 2 free throws from the line. And good. That puts Naylor up to 12 points in the game. Knocks down the second. 13 points for Helen Naylor. So 1 minute 45 to go. Mystics have a 15-point lead. Three's up. Oh, just spins out for Essex. And Sophia Song with another rebound. So Sophia had a season-high 12 rebounds against Caledonia last week. She's on 11 today. Might she break that in the last minute or so? Let's see. So 4 on the shot clock.
And will she be the first Mystic to go back-to-back Bondi Bowls MVP?
Shot clock violation there, Manchester. Hey, that's a very good question. Yeah. She could well be.
I think the appearance on the Kaz and Dash show has spurred her on here.
I think it has. I'll take all the credit for that.
Yeah.
BA. Essex driving. 50. Shot's good. 53 seconds to go. And Georgia Jones will just slow things down. Manchester will have time to get a shot off. Fong Lu Ki. Oh, trying the skip past the Song, but that's broken up. And Jones comes up with it for Manchester. 5-second difference shot and game clock. And Manchester will come away with a huge win against Essex today. Song's open. And Manchester will dribble it out. Or not, no. Helen Naylor. I think Helen Naylor was a bit unsure of the time on the shot clock. So just puts up a quick jumper. 7 seconds to go. And Landsberg's ball handling broken up, and that will do it. 90-75. Manchester win. A huge win for Manchester against Essex in the fight for the playoff seeding.
Well, we talked about getting some redemption from themselves after the game during the week, and that was very much it.
They're going to be very pleased with that performance.
Yeah, some great performances there individually and as a team. Let's look at some stats. So Georgia finishes on 25 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and threw in 4 steals just for good measure with an index of 37. That's unreal. Sophia Song, 19 points, 11 rebounds, double-double with an index of 28. Nicolette Fong Lu Ki just doing what Nicolette does. 14 points, 4 assists, couple of rebounds.
And Helen Naylor with, I want to say, a quiet 15.
Yeah, it was a quiet 15. I mean, Helen Naylor is what if you talk to a lot of players around the league, and they'll say the same thing. Helen Naylor is one of the most intelligent basketball players out there, and she'll come up big when you need to. But it's like you just said, it's a quiet 15 points. But you know, I think that last basket caught her off guard a little bit.
Definitely,
but,
yeah.
Know, a great performance from the Mystics there.
And for Essex, we have Colas with 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Followed by 15 points from Costa and 11 rebounds, so a double-double for her, with one assist. So a hard-fought game from Essex. You know, they're a tough team.
Yeah, you know, 90-75 doesn't take away anything from Essex today. This was an absolute dogfight for most of the game, wasn't it? And both teams were matching each other play for play. They were reacting to each other beautifully. It's the fourth quarter, is it? 24-9 to Mystics.
And that's huge for Manchester.
That is huge for Manchester. But Essex as well were at times stunning as well. So that was just a great game of basketball. I enjoyed every second of that. What a great game.
Absolutely my favourite game to watch this season
so,
for the Mystics.
Yeah. And it's just a privilege to be able to commentate games in the WBBL anyway. But games like that, that's what it's all about. So we've got a decision to make here. I mean, wow.
I think Sophia Song and Georgia Jones are fighting it out, aren't they?
Yeah, we're going to have to keep you in suspense for this one.
Make sure to check out the Brand 161 YouTube channel, where we will have an interview post-game with the Brand 161 and Bondi Bowls MVP. And make sure to check out Bondi Bowls on Uber Eats and Deliveroo in Manchester. Get yourself some gluten-free grain and salad bowls and some smoothies. Great for a pre-game, post-game, any time of the day. So thanks for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Manchester Mystics YouTube channel, and we will be back here on Wednesday against Sevenoaks at 5 p.m. I'm Caroline Bullock, and with me was Adam Masters. Thank you for joining us.
That was almost going in it, and it's good night from her and it's good night from him type thing. Yeah, what a great game. Really enjoyed it. You can catch me on the Below the Rim podcast. Always controversial, but always on point. We go out every Tuesday morning usually. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, and all the usual streaming platforms. And of course, Focus Hoops, Kaz and Dash Show.
Live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Check
guests.
out our interview with Sophia Song from last week. And we've got some more great guests coming up soon. We're talking everything women's basketball. Come and join us. Thank you for staying with us. And the final score here from Manchester, 90 to Manchester, 75 to Essex. Enjoy the rest of your day.